Donovan Sharpe has a new strategy. Instead of coming up with frivolous and ridiculous defenses for Fresh and Fit.
They're trolling, man. They're trolling. I can't believe you fell for it. They're trolling all of you. Like, are you stupid? How can you not see you're being trolled?
He's decided to go on the offense. And in his offensive, he's picked a target. He's picked a villain. No, it's not O'Shea Duke Jackson, although O'Shea is the minor villain. There's a bigger villain that Donovan Sharpe has in his sights. Who is that villain? Black people. Welcome to Escaping the Echo Chamber. Donovan Sharpe has decided to attack black people in order to save his career, his channel, his business, his reputation. Well, I may have went too far by saying he's trying to save his reputation. It's trash anyway, but maybe in his own mind, he believes that it can be salvaged. I don't think it can. In fact, there's a lot of people that don't think it can. But he doesn't need a lot of people. He doesn't need everybody to believe that his reputation can be salvaged. He just needs people who are willing enough to pay for his services, whatever that might be, to believe that his reputation is not dog crap. For some reason, he has decided, instead of just defending Fresh and Fit for the indefensible, he's now going on the attack, and he put a community post out. In this community post, he started by, among other things, he called out the pro-black community. Not just pro-black YouTubers. He called out pro-black subscribers. He says, if you're pro-black and you're a subscriber, leave. Leave my channel. But, which is cool. Because, like, he does nothing for the black community at all. Nothing. He brings nothing to the black community. Apparently, he appears to be a parasite who wants to leech off of whatever community he attaches himself to. Cool. But it's what he said next that really got me. He then puts in parentheses, black supremacists. Why the smear? We'll get back to that in a moment. But in this post, he starts calling out the godfather of the black manosphere. And at first, it seems like, because his first post didn't mention any names. So I was like, wow, is he really willing to go against Kevin Samuels? He realized his mistake and clarified that he was going after O'Shea Duke Jackson because apparently he wants no smoke with Kevin Samuels. I get it. Why did he start smearing the pro-black community? I have a theory. One of the things he did in this post was show a screenshot or a photo of his page, and he had lost about 417 subscribers, according to the picture he showed. He's also saying, hey, I don't care. I hope I lose 3 times that much. So, 1,500 subscribers, give or take. That's how many he expects to lose. He doesn't mind losing. And hey, with 197,000 subscribers, what's 1,500 subscribers? It's not a lot. But I have a hunch. He's lost more than 417 subscribers. You may say, well, just check. It's easy to do, right? Except Donovan Sharpe, for some reason, in all of his openness, has decided to private his subscriber numbers. So while he's giving some speech, pretending not to care about losing subscribers, he's hiding his number of subscribers. And that has me looking at his attacks as suggesting that he's lost a lot more than just 417 subscribers. That's my theory. Which brings us to why he's attacking black people, the black community. Because in his mind, he has estimated where he has a shot to gain subscribers. And he figures that if he appeals to a white audience, he might have a shot. What does he need to do to appeal to a white audience? In his mind, if he just throws black people under the bus, he's good. So instead of actually bringing value to people, instead of actually being a better person and actually talking about ways that people can improve themselves, he's decided to lie, to smear the black community and the pro-black community specifically, in order to appeal to a white audience as if to say, see, I'm one of the good ones. I guess it's just a matter of time before he's kicking it with Brandon Tatum and Candace Owens. But his strategy is, hey, if I pretend I like white people, they hate white people, that way I can just put a wedge in between them and insinuate myself as their savior. I don't think that's going to work either, because there's a bunch of people in the white manosphere and the general manosphere that know he's a piece of garbage as well. So he may be running out of options. But what he's doing is trying to sell a story. He's trying to sell a story to white audiences as if he's not the problem. It's the black community that's the problem. It's black YouTube that's the problem. Because then he has a video where he goes even deeper on his attacks against the black community. Black YouTube isn't interested in self-improvement. That's what he said. This is part of the series of lies of what he's using to smear black people, to tell this white audience that he's trying to appeal to, that he's trying to gain. No, the only reason why I'm not over there is because I'm the good guy. They're lazy and shiftless. They have no principle. They don't have any character. They're just horrible people, but I'm the good guy. But like I said, there's a lot of people in the general manosphere, in the white manosphere, who know he's a piece of garbage. And quite frankly, his boys, the two dudes that he's caping for, have exposed themselves to be complete and utter frauds and scumbags as well. From lying about sleeping with 1,000 women. Like, it's funny, when Fresh was telling his girlfriend that he had slept with 1,000 women, she can't keep a straight face. When Fresh tried to kiss his girlfriend on the cheek, she curved him like O.J. Simpson got curved. If you haven't seen that video, you got to see that. And then you've got Fit, Myron Gaines, aka Elmer Fudd, Amu Fuddle, who is like trying to threaten women in order to get them to sleep with him. Either you have sex with me, or else you're not going to be on my show. What's it going to be? Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to be on the show anymore. Listen, but I'm high value. These are the scumbags that he's rolling with and speaking up for. And yet he has the nerve to claim that the black community, that black YouTube doesn't care about self-improvement. Nothing him or his cronies have done is about self-improvement. You have three scumbags who are just absolute liars, who can't be trusted. And it's amazing that Donovan Sharpe talks about self-improvement, still is trying to pretend he actually cares about accountability when he is untrustworthy, untruthful, and unprincipled. Actually, he does have one principle. It's amazing that Donovan Sharpe proclaims to care about accountability, proclaims to care about self-improvement, and this is the man who refuses to take accountability for any of his actions, for any of his failures. Instead, he wants to point the finger and smear others in order to justify and excuse and make excuses for his own shortcomings. Instead of taking accountability for his failures as a businessman, as a YouTuber, as a human being, he wants to point the finger at others and say, oh, it's them. It's not me. It's everybody else is the problem. I'm good. Despite the fact that we can see the lies, the deception, the absolute ridiculousness, the absolute and utter lack of principle. Like, this is the dude that is actually trying to profess to be able and to be willing to teach other men to be better men, but he's a horrible man. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. This guy has chosen to smear the black community in order to try to make himself look good, in order to try to excuse why he looks like such a piece of crap and why people are just getting away from him, why he's like the third rail. But it occurs to me, he needs some self-improvement. Maybe he should take one of his own classes. He might learn something. Who am I kidding? Of course he wouldn't. As always, don't forget to give me the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. But if you disagree and you think, no, Donovan Sharpe is great, the black community is the problem, feel free to give me the thumbs down and tell me if you're on his payroll. I'll see you next time.